Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. One of the promises that we made was to start these things on time. So I am assuming that my team is going to tell me if I'm not actually broadcasting and you're not seeing my screen. So excited to have everyone here this morning. So just to give you a quick overview, and I promise I'm not going to be one of those horrible talking heads, but excuse me. Welcome to live broadcasting, right? Thank you for being here. I just want to set your expectation that this is not going to be a standard keynote. We have heard you loud and clear that you want to learn and collaborate and connect with each other. And so I just want to share some of the learning that has already gone into Nonprofit Dreaming and do some quick housekeeping, some early giveaways. So buckle up, let's go. It's hard to believe that less than 6 months ago, I was in Ann Young's Salesforce.org coffee chat one Friday morning. I was beyond missing all y'all. If you've met me, you know Melissa Hill Dees is the person to be out there and everything that's going on. And I was moaning once again that we didn't have any Dreamin' event that was specifically targeted for nonprofits. And Akash Mishra piped up and said, let's do it, Melissa. Let's create a Dreamin' event just for nonprofits. The next thing you know, Paul Ginsberg came alongside us to help us as newbies to plan a Dreamin' event, and a team began to organically form. An amazing team. And the orange is especially for Aaron Crossman, who, bless his heart, has done a magnificent job of helping us with accessibility and all of the marketing that's gone out. But you see this entire list of team members, and find them today because they are the reason that we're actually here. Tuesday, August 18th, we had an exploratory meeting and we never looked back. Literally in less than 5 months, this team has put together what we have today. So the very first item of business was to create a V2 Mom, and we're not going to go through an entire V2 Mom, but I do want to share with you some of the reasons that the things that are happening today are happening. So hopefully you've seen this before, our vision statement and what we really tested every decision against. And so hopefully you'll see today how each piece of the conference reflects either content for your learning purposes, collaboration to work with your peers, connections to get to know folks and to visit with old friends. You may also have seen evidence of our values. And thanks to those of you who filled out the little pre-conference survey, and we had 3 winners of certification vouchers from those surveys, we have some exciting trends that we've already discovered. One of the questions that we asked was about your confidence in different skill areas for Nonprofit Success Pack and the Community Cloud and declarative applications. And we were surprised to learn that a lot of people feel really confident in their ability with Community Cloud, but a tiny percentage feel confident in their reports and dashboards abilities. So that helped us to start thinking about where we would plan for learning purposes. This is a little bit difficult to see, I know, and we're going to share all this information out with you so that you will have an idea. But to understand who our attendees are and what their roles are, and the fact that our nonprofit Salesforce admins are by far the largest group in attendance today, and Salesforce consultants a close second. Other is an interesting category that they wound up in. We had over 1,500 registrants from 48 different countries. It's so exciting that we have such great diversity in the nonprofit ecosystem. And one important survey in the question was about the Sustainable Development Goals. So 24% of those who answered the survey said they weren't familiar with the development goals. And we responded to that by creating 2 new collaboration conversations to help you learn about the goals themselves. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice already. So that's a great segue into the methods that we use to achieve this. You'll see Nonprofit Dreamin has a variety of ways to learn, to connect, and to collaborate. Everything you need is here on the Hop-In platform, and I hope you've already had a chance to explore a little bit this morning. The stages are where all of our wonderful speakers will be 2 times today, 4 different stages and 2 different time slots for speaker events. Sandwiched in between there is the collaboration conversations and the networking nooks. You'll just click on the networking nooks and find your specific either sustainable development goal or your learning for the sustainable development goal. And they're designed to be interactive. They're roundtable type discussions with really limited numbers of people being able to carry on that conversation so you can create innovative ideas with your peers. And a special thank you to Charlie Isaacs, who is one of the best friends of any Dreamin' event, who recruited these great facilitators to help us collaborate. And so we really appreciate that. My favorite part is seeing old friends and making new friends. And that's also happening in the networking nooks. Last thing today, we set aside the time specifically so that we can group together, see each other, visit with friends from everything from Ladies Be Architects to Astro's mom, if you want to stop by and meet her, if you want to talk all things Food Force, a wide variety of groups that will be available just to pop in, hop out, and talk and make new friends this afternoon. And something that I've been told is incredibly exciting and I haven't done yet, and you may have to be a little bit of an extrovert, but is speed networking. So I'm going to challenge you to try it for 5 minutes. Do it once today at least and see who you might meet. It's open all day long. Anytime you need a break from what you're doing, you can pop in and do speed networking. The resources area is full of all of our community resources. And don't forget our most important friend, the help desk. And Rob O'Brien and her crew have staffed this with knowledgeable volunteers who can help you get where you need to be and learn anything you need to learn. Obviously, obstacles are always part of a V2 mom, but the one obstacle that we never had to worry about was the support of the community, the partners. So we thank our sponsors from the very bottom of our hearts. Obviously, without them here, we would not be here today. And such an incredible outpouring of sponsorship that made this possible. So when you get your post-conference survey, this is what we'll be looking for you to answer on how we did. We want to help you build a case to be able to attend next year. So don't forget to do that. Okay, enough of all of why and how and what we're doing here. Some exciting news. If you remember on your registration form way back in December, there was a place to make a contribution to several global charities. We're already making an impact. You all donated over $5,000, and we will cut those checks after Friday, send them off to CARE, to RED, to the World Health Organization COVID Response Fund, Smile Train, and Oxfam. You all deserve a huge hand. Thank you so much for making that contribution. And because you're here bright and early this morning, we're going to give away some more vouchers. We appreciate the Trailblazer community team and their contribution by giving us the vouchers. So let me double check because, I have handlers that are going to tell me exactly what I need to do here. And I'm hoping that Paul Ginsberg has given me instructions on exactly how to make these announcements on who our winners are. Let's see. All right. And he's probably not listening because he's manning the chat window today. So we draw 3 random winners this morning. And the first one is Cheryl Campbell. And you'll just need to be sure that you pop by the help desk and give them your email address. Make sure that it's on the roster correctly so that we can send you a voucher. Second winner. And I know that I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, so I apologize. But Bala Vadlamuri. Vadlamuri. And I'll have Paul put these in the chat box as well. And last but not least, Herman Felton. So those are our 3 winners this morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being with us and on site, and go forth and have a good day. Hopefully you've read the Code of Conduct. We're going to have a wonderful time and learn so much this morning and this afternoon and this evening even. So thank you. You've got a couple of minutes to refill your coffee cup. The collaboration conversations come after the speaker. So speakers are next at the bottom of the hour, then collaboration conversations, more speakers, and our connections. Have fun, and we'll see you around.